Hello, my crafty friends. Well, a few weeks ago, I ordered some stamps. They're kind of hard. My camera's doing weird things, so they're hard to see on the table. And I ordered these stamps from PM Artist Studio. They're big foamy stamps. And I was very excited about getting them, but I hadn't had a chance to use them yet. Um, this is this is the card that came with them. PM Artist Studio. They have a wonderful YouTube channel, and they stream Sundays and Mondays at 10 a.m., Tuesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Central Time. They're based here in Texas. And anyway, they have a lot of fun stuff on their channel, but they also have wonderful things in their store. And these foamies are some of them. The other things they have in their store are stencils and masks. And I'm not sure um, I have some stencils and masks that they sent me. These are things I bought, but they did send me some stencils and masks a long time ago. Actually, I don't remember exactly when, and I did a video or two with those. But I just had to show you these stamps and play with them. This is a tiny little example of one of their stencils, and they're made out of Yupo paper, so they're real sturdy, really cool. And when you buy something from them, they send you a couple of little jelly prints. Isn't that cute? Kind of as a thank you. This also was a thank you. It wasn't something I ordered. But I was really excited to get these stamps, but I haven't had a chance to use them. And I bought them. If you know me, if you watch me at all, you know that I bought them for the jelly plate. That's just a given. That's what I use foam type stamps for. I do know, though, that you can use them for everything. So I've decided I'm going to play with them a little bit before I get them on the jelly plate. And I'm doing that because they will never be this clean again because I'm me. And I'm not one of those people that cleans their stamps every time they use them and takes pristine good care of them. So far, that has not steered me wrong. I have stamps I use for ink and stamps I use for paint on a jelly plate. These will eventually be stamps for paint on the jelly plate. In fact, probably in 30 minutes from now. But I wanted to use them with some other things first. And one thing I've been wanting to try that I haven't tried yet is to use a stamp like this with coffee. And I don't know if it'll work or not. I've never tried it. I've never honestly tried to use any kind of stamp with coffee. But I just thought it would be fun to see if we could see, it's too wet, I think. Okay, if you're not so generous like I was, you can get something to come up. Actually, that works better than I really thought it would. So let's go over here and just do like that. Okay, this is actually better than I was expecting, so I'm pleasantly surprised. I have this paper I'm wanting to put in a journal, but I wanted to do something to the back of it. You know what my big problem is at the moment? I don't have a place to put stuff like this once I get it coffeed. And I would rather not use my heat gun because I want it to dry, different shades and stuff. So I'm just going to set that aside. It's definitely proof of concept, which is the main thing I'm going for today, is proof of concept that this will work. But I do want to go ahead and do a couple more. These are those little papers I got from, they sent them to me from an Amazon seller sent them to me to use as a, they sent them to me free if I would make a video using them. And so, since they were something I thought I would be happy to use anyway, I said yes. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. We'll just let it dry. I need to find another flat place now to put it. Okay, let's move this. Okay, that noise was a text from my sister, and there was a picture that's downloading. I don't know how long it'll take to download, but then she said underneath it, I want a mini one. Well, I don't know, a mini what? I'm on pins and needles. I'll figure it out sooner or later. If the picture downloads, she has an iPhone, I have an Android phone. They don't always like to communicate pictures well. Sometimes they do great, and sometimes they don't. Let's see what this one will do. I'm not in picture, sorry. Ooh, that worked good. I love it. Let's go ahead and see if we can put a little bit more right up there. Okay. I think those are going to work great. I was not really expecting it to be, be that good. So let's put this over here. After I messed up this one, it's very faint because my coffee's not real strong. It's just the leftover coffee, that I saved up. I don't know. Lots of times when I'm doing stuff with coffee that is not just dyeing papers, I go ahead and use instant coffee so I can make it, stronger. But my instant coffee is out in the studio. So, and the dog's outside. I'm not in the mood to try to beat him to the door. So that's all I'm going to do with the coffee. But, and I don't want to do the inks on this because it's very thin paper. I'm going to do more coffee stuff with it later. So I'm just going to set those aside. But I wanted to try that. And I also want to try them with some of these Distress Oxide sprays. And I need something to actually put that on. Okay, be right back. Okay, I just gotta, let me see if I could make this actually come back a little bit. So you can get more of my, I'm sorry about that part though, that's not good. But I wanted to try these sprays. And we're going to use these. These are just some strips of it's a heavy paper. It's not I think it's a mixed media kind of paper, but these were pieces that were cut off. So I'm just going to make some like ephemera right now. And we're going to start because I want to do the flowers first because that sounds like the most fun with this. This is Distress Oxide Seedless Preserves. Okay, I'm going to start. Where's my? With it full strength like this, and not tone it down with what. Woo! Looks pretty, doesn't it? My goodness gracious. I wouldn't have expected it to show up on the black that strong with the pink, but it did. That's really awesome. Let's see if we can get it. Okay, that's really fun. That soaked it up just great. And you can see, I don't know if y'all can see, The oxidizing, let me see if I can make it. I have it off of autofocus. Let me put it on autofocus for a minute. Can you see the two colors there, the dark red and then the one that's kind of bluish? That's that oxidizing. Very cool. Okay, let's go ahead and finish filling this up. Okay. Making my own wallpaper here. That's what it reminds me of, is wallpaper. All right, how fun is that? Okay, I'm going to put you over there to dry. And I'm going to wipe this down a little bit because I'm going to move on to another one, and you know they will reactivate themselves, and it'll probably still do that some, but it won't be as bad if I've taken quite a bit of this off. Okay. Whoops. Be right back. Okay, that was my mama. She was letting me know that she was home safe, and I let her know she had lunch there ready to go. All she has to do is eat it and then take a nap. So, okay. So I did that, and I liked that. That was fun. So I'm going to do one with these other stamps too, but let's try some different colors. This is fossilized amber. I haven't used any of these. I got them when they were clearanced. Oops, wipe it off. And this one is Spice Marmalade. I'm going to put them both together. They're like just two versions of the same thing, just about. Okay. I think I'm going to do these cute little, what do they call those? Unwinding boxes or something like that. I can't remember. Let me move this over here. Those look really cute. I love those. And they are turning out to be two-toned, which I really like. Maybe less so the further I go. Let's see. Okay, that's fun. I really like those. I don't know if you can tell the two different colors or not, but that looks really cool. Come on, focus. There we go. I'll set it up here with the purple flowers. And oh, these ink off good on napkins too. Look at that. All right. Okay, I got to do something else with some of this because it's really cool. I'm going to just add another color to it and do the circles. That's what I'm going to do. So what would work pretty with those? This pink. This is Catch Flamingo. Okay. Let me move this. And we're going to do some of these fun circles. Those are kind of uneven because of the ink, but or they may be that way on purpose. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I like them that way, so I'm certainly not going to complain about it. It's a combination of the stamp, the ink, and the let's do it this way. We can get more coverage. The stamp, the ink, and the paper all combined together, because this is a textured mixed media paper. I don't think I had quite enough ink, but I still think those are fun. It was beginning to dry a little bit, I think. Okay. That's fun. So there's some I don't know, a beginning of something. A beginning of something. Let's go ahead and wipe off. If these weren't Distress Oxides, I probably wouldn't do this because because I'm lazy. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I've got these. They're both fun. I'm going to stick them over here in the coffee. And we'll just let them sit there. And we'll see what happens. You can't see them, but I'm not going to move it because I'll spill coffee everywhere and that'd be a mess. But you could see that stuff coming off in the coffee as soon as I dipped them down and them soaking up coffee to go with the colors. I think it's going to be pretty baby wipes when they get done. Okay. So there's that. The other thing I was wanting to do before I do Jelly Plate, okay, this is what my sister was showing me. It's a Granny Square Christmas tree. I guess it's a Granny Square Christmas tree cover. Anyway, that's what she wants a mini one of. Whoops. It's probably her responding to me. Anyway, just thought you might want to know what that was she was sending me. Okay. I've got the washing machine in the back, the dog in the back. I hope that this is not an obnoxious video because of that. Alrighty. What was I going to do next? Oh, I wanted to do some just with ink on some paper. And I'm going to Okay, well, let's look first and see how these turned out. There's the flowers. If I had darker coffee, that would look really cool. And then here's the circles. So all of those would be good, but they're fine. I just need something on the back of these papers, and that's going to be fine. Okay. Let's just lay some papers out here. And we'll just ink on all of them at once. And let's use I'm trying to think what I've got. I'd really like to try those distress sprays again on the on this kind of paper. But I wanted to try several techniques, so I don't think I want to do that right now. Okay, I got too much stuff too close. Let's see what's in here. These are some distress oxide. Okay. Ooh, stormy sky. Okay, I don't know where I have. Okay, we'll do rusty hinge. Some of my colors are missing. I mean, they're not missing. They're just not in this. And since I'm not sure where they are, we're just going to play with these, which probably wouldn't be my choice necessarily like for flowers, but we're going to do it anyway. Okay, let's do a little bit of blue. And then let's come back, and I know you shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyway because I think it'll be cool. So let's just see. Let's just see. I used to think that I didn't stamp well, and then I found out I just was not putting my I wasn't holding it there long enough to let the ink really transfer to the paper. I saw the ink transfer into that. That's not necessarily good. But these look really old done with these distress oxide inks on this, coffee dyed and avocado dyed papers. So I like that. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and see what it'll do a second time. I haven't tried. I don't usually do second time prints, but I just want to see what it does. Because it looked like there was quite a bit of ink on there, but I don't know how much of it will come off and how much of it is stuck. Oh, man, that looks as good as the first time. All right, well, let's try. Let's try again. They soaketh up the ink, and they giveth it back. Incredible. Look at that. All right, we're just going to do it one more time. Well, that's one thing regular stamps won't do. The foamy stamps can do. Now, once I use them with paint on the jelly plate, they probably won't do that anymore. Okay, that's really cool. They're beginning to wear out now. I mean, the ink's beginning to be gone, not wear out, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and do some More of the blue. It probably would work better if I would do this. Oh well. Okay, let's stick. We're going to do this. We're going to move this over here. And yeah. Oh, I like that you can do that too. You can just, press down in one spot. Let's see if we can get some of this. Okay, now those are a lot of fun. Those are going to be fun in a journal, as little skinny pages in a journal. I like that. Okay, see, I'm enjoying all of this, and I haven't even got to the thing I actually bought them to do, which is the jelly plate. Okay, what else was it I was wanting to try? I thought I had something else in mind. Oh, I want to use them on here. This is a journal cover I'm making out of one of those envelopes, those paper envelopes from Amazon, where you just rip the thing open and it's got a little bit of cushy stuff inside. This one, once I opened it, I just trimmed it real flat across there and then glued that down so it looks just basically like this side. That was right where the flap was. Anyway, I want to decorate this, and I want to do it with these. I'm trying to decide what might be the best thing to use. I'm thinking black ink. At least, I think I'm going to do like these in black. Okay. All right. First of all, let's get some more of this. I'm going to use the coffee as my water. Okay, I think I got that one pretty clean. Let's do the same with this one. Let's see what comes off of it. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We're making pretty paper towels. Okay. Okay, so that was a lot of fun. Some of that is actually embossed or debossed or whatever you want to say. We're going to set that aside and see how it turns out. If I can find a place to put it where it won't mess something up. Okay, we'll lay it right there. And where did my other paper towel go? Okay, I went ahead and let me see if I can get my light a little better. Is that better? I don't know. Seems kind of dark. Okay. I think what I want to do with this is use the circles and the I don't know, tumbling blocks or unwinding blocks or whatever those are. On the outside cover, and then use the flowers on the inside cover. So let me put this, figure out how to do this better. Too much stuff and not enough space. Okay. Actually, I have a lot of space. I just have too much stuff. Okay. All right, let's see if this will work. I'm going to start out with this pewter metallic paint. And we're going to see if that'll show up on here. It may not be a good paint to use. And I'm going to use this jelly plate kind of as my stamp block, I guess. Ooh, that's really pretty, but I don't think it'll show up a lot on here. But maybe we will just want it to be subtle. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll decide that we wanted it to be subtle. I keep double doing it here. Well, that's very subtle. I didn't have enough paint, I don't think. Okay, let's, where did I put those papers? Let's just go ahead and see if we can pull this off. This color probably isn't the best plan. So what we'll probably end up doing is just doing a few of them so that it doesn't, so that that's not the only one. And then, let's leave that there so we can all right, let's put one up here. That one worked better. I just want to have hints of this kind of in the background. Okay. I think got some, I kind of filled up the space with it, but it's just background, so it doesn't matter. Okay, now then let's roll this back down. I may have let it dry too much. And let's see if we can pull off a again, see if what'll happen. It doesn't help that this is kind of wavy because of the insides. I mean, it being a mailing envelope. It looks real pretty. Can't really see the pattern because that other pattern is so bold, but it's pretty paper. That's all that matters. It's pretty paper. Okay, let's find a different color for the boxes. We may end up leaving the inside like this and just putting the boxes on here and then putting the flowers on and just only decorating the outside right now because I think it'll be, the more layers the better. And this is this is a really subtle color. I mean, it's not subtle. It doesn't have a lot of color in it, so the color is subtle, but it's going to show up really good on here. But it will also look good underneath the gold and pink that I'm going to use for the oh yeah. Any problems with this stamping are definitely the paper, but it's fun. We're just going to have fun, and we're not going to worry about if it gets too busy. We're not going to worry about that. Let's see if we can. I want some coming off. Oh, let's swap that up before I end up with white on the back when I'm not really wanting white on the back. Man, these stamp so great just on the edges. And okay, I totally filled that up, but that's okay. Okay, let's go ahead and roll this off here, and we will just pull one just for kicks and see what we can peel up with it. May get nothing but white, but that's all right. It could just be a background for something else. But that gives this a chance to dry before I go worrying about flowers. Now, Mariah and Patricia at PM Artist Studio, they are in stereo, but it's studio. They do awesome stuff on the Jelly Plate. It's incredible. So you need to watch them just for that if you haven't watched them already. Most of you, I'm sure, know them well and watch them because a lot of the same people that watch me watch them. But, ooh, that looks good. Okay. Also, while I'm thinking about it, on this card she sent me, it says, thank you and share the love. Enjoy an additional 10% off. Promo WZ6WX5-10. Orders must be $35 or more, but it says, please share with your friends. So I'm sharing it with my friends. You can get 10% off if you buy $35 worth. If you go to their website, and their website, it should be pretty, surely it's on here. Oh, there it is. PMArtistStudio.com. That's easy to, whoops, I don't think it's focusing. Come on. Focus. Come on. Focus. I don't know why it won't focus. It's the glossy. It's the glossy, but it's PMArtistStudio.com. So the same as the name of their channel, except add .com to it. Okay, I'm gonna I think I'm gonna have to put the name of this video is don't watch if you're not ready to be enabled or something like that. Something like that. Okay, that's fun. All right. Now then, I want to do the flowers. And I think I'm going to do just a, I know I'm putting a lot of paint for this little thing, but I want it to, I want to be able to do ink off quite a bit of, um, of flowers, quite a few flowers. I'm going to work a little harder to try to get good prints even with the wrinkly paper, with the flowers. And I didn't do very good because that paper really, it really makes a difference. So I may have to come in with a black pen and outline these flowers, because I really thought they would really, with this color paint, overshadow the white, but it's not doing that as much as I expected it to. So I won't be doing that right now, but let's go ahead and roll some more out here. And my colors are mixing together and making orange, which wasn't what I wanted either, but I mixed them too much when I was rolling them out. Okay. I think that's good. Then we'll, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just for kicks. Well, first let's do this. Ooh, that makes a pretty background. Okay, let's just get that as good as we can here. All right. And then let's go ahead and see if we can stamp this off somewhere. Move that. I got too much stuff in the way. Those over there didn't do as good, so all right. I'm going to let that sit. That looks pretty though, doesn't it? Let's see if we can get some more of this paint off. Okay. I'll let that sit and dry. Let's go ahead and see if there's how much paint's left on here. Okay. I like those flowers. I really, really do. I really, really do. Okay. I'm going to draw this real quick with my little fan. Then we'll put something behind it and we'll pull it off. And we'll call it a done deal for today. And I'm going to warn you, when you go on their website, they have a bunch of stamps. There's probably 30 more I would like to have. And a bunch of stencils and masks. So keep a little bit of a hold on your wallet. Don't just go crazy. Just buy 2 or 3 and have fun like I am. No, you can go crazy if you want. I had to be careful. I had to be careful and just buy 3. But they have tons of gorgeous ones. That's a little bit more time. I'm going to pause it and come back when it's dry. Okay, that's pretty dry now. I'm going to go ahead and put some of this back on it. This is Satin Martha Stewart. It's really supposed to be a light blue. I'm trying to sea lavender is what they call it. It looks light blue to me. But when you put it on the paper, it almost looks white. And that's too much. So let's get something here to roll off on. Uh-oh, I'm pulling it up with my roller. That may mean I waited too long. Let it get too dry. I wanted to make a thin coat. Sometimes I overdo it and it messes it up. We will see. Hear that? That's the sound of jelly print in the jelly print magic. We'll see if it's magic or not. Oh yeah. That one's fun. Even though there was an awful lot of that orange, pink, yellow, or pink gold thing on there, it turned out really pretty. I love it. Almost cleaned up my jelly plate too. Now with these, I am going to want to go back in and go around those with the black pen. I don't know if I have one here that will actually work. I thought I might try it and see. I wish I'd used a different color. I'm not very happy with the color of this. I mixed it too much. I really wanted them to be pink and yellow and not orange. Orange is not one of my favorite colors. So this this cover might get something else done to it. But it was mostly a proof of concept anyway, so, and we proved the concept is fun. But I made mistakes in my color choices. So don't blame the stamps. It's all user error. Although circling around all those does kind of get to be addictive. Even if you're not doing a very good job. Even if it's messy circling or outlining or whatever you want to call that. Anyway, very fun stamps. Very fun stamps. I'm glad I bought them. I would do it again. That's the sign. I mean, that's what you're looking for when you buy something, that you would, if you had it to do over, you would do it again, and I would definitely buy these again. Thank you very much. Let's show a few of our goodies here. They're just going to be piled up. They're not actually going to, let's see if we can get any of these that will actually show. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. God bless you and I love you. Thank you, Patricia and Mariah, for having a store with such great stuff. Bye-bye.